boys outside. Time to get into assembling these cabinets. There. Okay, I finally had a chance to set off some time to assemble these cabinets. I got led to these style cabinets for two reasons. Number one, Matt from Obsessed Garage gives them a lot of props for their quality and durability and ease of assembly, and just he says they're the best. And number two, the size. Most of your cabinets, I think, are only like 18 inches deep, 18 or 20. These are 24. And I wanted extra depth because I wanted to be able to put my shop vac and all of my detailing supplies in the cabinet. Obviously, here in Michigan, your liquids and things like that will freeze, so I have to put those in the little storage area I created in one of the closets in my house. But right now, the way you see it right here is the way it came, but it was on a pallet. If you have it shipped to a business, the shipping cost is much less. I was trying to find my receipt, but I can't find it. I'm going to look in one of these boxes to see if it's in here. It might be here. I'll pull it off there, but I don't think so. I mean, I have the packing slip here. I didn't end up ordering through Matt's site because, like I said, I wasn't sure if it was going to be the cabinets I wanted, and I'm one of those people that I try to shop around and get the best deal possible. And I went to Saber themselves, and they had these on clearance for $365 a cabinet. Obviously, that doesn't include shipping, so I believe the shipping is around $200 or $250 to a business, not to your home. Ship it to your house, and I think it's another $200. So it gets expensive. Luckily, I have a business I can ship to. We have a trucking dock, and they can just unload it pretty easily. So I believe I'm going to use these when I end up redoing my garage. This is basically my old original garage. I'm going to end up tearing this one down and redoing it. It just isn't tall enough. It isn't big enough. And then I'll end up taking all of this. All will be coming out. Most of this will probably go back to my little, I have basically a one-car garage in the back I use as a shed. I'll move all these cabinets and stuff back there and make this like some sort of garden bench or something, and then I'll end up with real nice cabinets in my new garage. But this is a starter. I wanted to see how these are like. So today I'm going to assemble them, and I'm going to discuss the quality, if they're really worth it, how easy they are to assemble. Because I do believe you can buy cabinets that are pre-assembled that are much easier to deal with and might be a much better cost. I don't need the best, but it's kind of nice to have something that's a good quality and it's worth the money. So we'll have to see. I'll have to see for myself. I needed this size, so I went with it. I couldn't go through Home Depot, Lowe's, or any of those other companies. None of them had this size cabinet for the same money. So that's why I went this direction. They have the cabinets, but they end up being more money, which was strange. I think it's because I got these on clearance. You can only get them in black. They're 30 by 80 by 24. And they're $365 a cabinet plus shipping. So it ends up being a pretty good deal for what we get here. So let's go through the process. I'm going to tear these down. I'm going to assemble one. I'll pull it apart. We'll go through some of the parts, talk about the tools needed, and then we'll assemble it and see what it's like. Okay, I got them separated, unpacked. This is basically enough to do one cabinet. So let's talk about the packaging. Packaging seems very stable. As you can see, they got nice thick foam. It's protected, so your finish is pretty good with the cardboard on top. And there is even wood support in the packaging. So I feel pretty confident, as you can see, there's even on the ends here, that you're going to receive these cabinets undamaged. It looks like every single one of them is supported by wood all the way around, which is nice, because lots of times in shipping things get damaged, and it looks like these are supported and they're not going to get damaged. Corners aren't going to get smashed in, things like that. It's just not going to happen. So packaging is excellent. I don't think I've ever seen them come with wood supporting the box. So far, shipping, you'll be fine. They're not going to get damaged. So I'm going to start tearing into them and check out the parts. Okay, so the long narrow box, open that up, and it looks like we got some hardware. We got the hinges and some screws. It's like we have the handles for the doors. I'm still, and then here's the lock. I'm still trying to find the assembly instructions. I'm going to tear into this one a little further and see if I can find them. Maybe we'll look over one of the other ones and I'll dive into that and see if we can find it. So let's see. Okay, that looks like one of the sides. So I'm going to tear into it more and we'll see if we can find the assembly instructions. Okay, well I've dug through all of the boxes, all of this first set, and there's no assembly instructions. So next thing is I'm going to go to the website and see if I can download it. So right there, I think that's something they should, I mean for the price, it should be right in with the hardware as soon as you open the box. Nice fold out. I mean these things are expensive. They're not including assembly instructions. It's kind of strange to me. Okay, well that's where I'm at now. So there was no instructions in any of this packaging. So I went and downloaded them online. If I find they're valid instructions, I'll include a link to where you can download them at in the description. Obviously, if I found they're valid, I'll do that. And maybe they're in the other box. I'm not sure, but this first set of packaging I opened up, there's nothing in there, and it's enough to assemble one cabinet. I do have two of the same cabinets, so we'll see. Okay, got the lower box together. You basically assemble it loosely. Suggestion: do it on a piece of cardboard like this. Use the tops of the boxes that you pulled off. I'm actually doing it right now on top of the second set of cabinets, and then loosely fit everything together. And then you build from there. That's where we're at right now. This isn't too bad. The pieces are kind of heavy. I am doing this by myself, so you can do it. Just gotta be careful. Okay. After some thought, I decided to put some casters on there. I wasn't gonna put feet on there, but I went and found these casters at Home Depot. They're a heavy-duty caster. They're 350 pounds support per caster. I went 2 straight and I'm going to 2 swivel. And the reason is I was trying to figure out where I wanted to mount this thing. And I decided I wanted to put it over here. But I have a receptacle here. So the only thing I could possibly do was either leave it away from the wall, or, and I thought, casters, why not? Let's see what happens. The other cabinet I'm actually going to mount on the wall in that far corner over there where all the wood is stacked. I'm going to mount that one in that corner over there for now. But I'll build that one another day. This one here is going to be all my detail stuff. And why not? Put it on casters and see how well it works. I mean, it was set up for feet. Why can't I put casters? So let's give it a shot. Okay, we got it upright. Got it on the casters. And it's pretty stable. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, you can't... Once I tighten it all up, basically they wanted you to stand it upright and then validate square. And then you tighten up all the bolts and everything. At least that's the way I'm going to do it anyways, because I had a hard time doing it on the floor. And that's where I'm at now. I'm going to square it all up and then get the shelves installed. Pretty happy so far. Pretty good product. Starting to clean the mess up. I'm going to leave one other cabinet for another day. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. Got one door on. I'm working on getting the second door on here in a second. So far, the only thing I don't like, these hinges are kind of cheap. And the screws they use, they suck. So far, those are my only 2 complaints. Other than that, it's pretty rigid. Keep going. Okay, all I got left to do is place my shelves where I want them, and it's done. Took me a lot longer than I thought. I mean, I kind of messed around for a while, and I went and had lunch and blah blah blah. You know, it's a Sunday thing. You gotta take your time. But here they are. And this is the reason why I wanted this cabinet. Shop vac fits in there all the way. It's kind of nice. I can continue up. I can build my shelves from that point on. I'll stick the rest of the tools for the shop vac in there, and then I'll go from there and I can stack all my stuff in. So the durability seems there. Only a few problems I don't like. The screws and the hinges, they're junk. I don't like them. You can buy these wooden cabinets over here where the hinges are 10 times better. It didn't come with instructions, so I had to download them. But that's that. So far, I mean, I like them. I like the design. I like the way it the bifolds in front one front of the other. I can lock it. There's a nice key in there, and then I put casters on it, and that worked out okay. I mean, this thing's pretty good. Plus, it's at a good height. So it's a good tall cabinet, and it's a deep cabinet. So that's my review on the Saber cabinets. Are they worth the money? For this size cabinet, I agree. To fill my whole garage with those cabinets, probably not. That seems a little overpriced for what they are. I stumbled across an old price sheet, and apparently from 13 till now, they went up about $100 each per cabinet. About 125. And at 365, which is what I paid for this cabinet, that's pretty good. At 495, which is normal retail, I don't think so. It's not worth it. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I don't think it's worth it. We'll have to see. We will have to see. That's my opinion as of right now. They're too expensive. That's just how I feel. I mean, they look good. They seem durable, but it's missing a couple quality things. Hinges are number one. You want really quality, strong hinges, and these suck. This hardware to mount the hinges sucks. Other than that, the sheet metal work and stuff like that's very nice. They just need to put better hinges. I mean, I can go buy better hinges and better hardware, but you spend a lot of money on this stuff. It should come with them. So, all right. Saber cabinets, my opinion. Thanks for watching.